Hey everybody, so today I'm going to show you guys what I do to take notes when reading a new book and setting up a new notebook. So now I'm reading World Order by Henry Kissinger. I'm actually reading it in French because, well, I'm in France and that's just what I have. But anyway, this book is not for class or anything. I'm just reading it to improve myself, so I'm just using a small A6 notebook that I got from Hema. I obviously start by titling the notebook and then I start creating my key. I have a really basic color code system, but it's one that really helps to keep me organized because I'm not a person who can read and take notes at the same time. So what I do is I have these cute little post-its. They're really, really easy to get. I'm pretty sure you can get them actually anywhere. Green is definitions, orange is people and events, and this pink one that's really long is main ideas and themes. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going through and adding a little key to the beginning of this book so I know what highlighter colors go with what post-it colors, so when I'm making my notes every single time they're the same. So up to this point, I haven't actually had the time to set up this notebook and write in it yet for this book. So I don't want to write in it as an example. So what I'm going to do is put my format for each thing on a separate sheet of paper for you guys to see, and then I'll go through it that way. So when I started this book, I'd actually run out of the colors that I needed for my color code system, so that's why at the beginning and this example right here isn't green when it should be. But that's okay, I wasn't going to let my color code get in the way of me working. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm not a person who can read and take notes at the time of reading. So this color code system really helps me out because what I do is I'll end up titling the beginning and then I actually go through and review the chapter 3 separate times with these different subheadings in mind. I don't read the chapter 3 times, but I only revisit the things that I felt were important, that I needed to define or research a little more. So it's actually a really, really good study habit for someone who studies like me. Okay, so I've laid out my format for you guys, and basically I title it at the top, and then I start with definitions because I like to start with the broader information and then hone in to the end summary. My color code is present throughout. I highlight the headings at the top, and then I actually write the definition in a green pen that I have. And then for people and events, it's a little bit different. The orange heading is obviously at the top and then the term is in black, but I want to remember those dates and lifespans, so I have them in red. Same idea though for main ideas and themes. Heading is pink and then the description itself is actually written in a pink pen. At the end, I like to summarize, or at least give myself the option to summarize. I like separating it by just a small line in pencil. I really, really like revisiting the chapter 3 times because it enables me to really just read the first time and only stop quickly to add a little post-it to remind myself to come back to it later. And I feel like if I had to stop and write down definitions every single time I saw one, it would inhibit my progress. It also allows me to reflect on the main ideas and themes by researching them afterwards instead of having to pause my reading to do so. I hope this helps you guys in your own notes, and I'll see you next video.